you had been going back and forth outside and stuff, you were still trying to like find a way to like make yourself so popular. Like, at that point, I was so over. I'm like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Yeah, that's why I wish that you guys would have listened. And I know you guys don't have respect for Travis Ford. I understand that. But if you guys would have listened,
I don't.
No, I'm talking to the guys.
Don't talk to the
Munchie clearly.
No, I mean, look, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm saying no, the guys didn't respect him enough to dip, right? If they would have reconvened and gone to the bar or to the before.
Reconvene is crazy.
Hey, let's go, Munchie. We're going to the bar.
At the end of the day, the guy stole from this place. And were you aware of that fact that he tried to steal from here?
Yeah, and he also said he owned Taco Bell.
So either way, Lush, as a person who is in a business out of that was not stealing. So even as an employee, I would think, okay, at the basis, that's for something brother, I have to run this by the boss before I invite him back up there. You just got a little bit too big from your britches. We understand it might have been induced.
But address the urinary. Were you trying to prove your South Central?
You're trying to intimidate Yuri?
Are you joking? Do you know how many people I get called from South Central? That was just literally a moment. It'll be like, shit. Like, no, bro. Like, I was on Yuri's helmet so bad. And at that point, the dummies moving forward. Like,
wait, the mushroom thing? You got some too?
what do you mean I got some?
How'd you get
You got it together.
No, Gunner gave me a pack. You talking about the music stream from the other day?
No, he ain't giving me additional gummies, brother.
Oh shit! Because I took 2 of them joints last Friday during the music stream.
I hate to roll it.
I should have my house right now. I would gladly give you a lot of secret
The chat has no credibility. Because I've barely been talking to this still like off. So I don't have that. I'm not
You did pick a weird narrative, the whole like, I don't know.
No, you never saw. No, you never saw.
I appreciate it from a podcasting sense, but I also understand why they were like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you're seriously.
But you just
he
agreed.
just has to deal with everybody who comes here.
But you just agreed that my idea to tell them to go in the parking lot. I'll come out when I'm done. Y'all can get y'all a phone. That was a good idea. Adam just give it credit for what it was. But you were already emotionally upset. You were mad at Lush. And you basically took it out on me.
I'm not mad at the situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing, like, he's like,
You don't no room for growth.
No,
Grow here.
If I had to do it again, I still would not be like, okay, let's hang out in the parking lot for a while I'm like half naked with a boner.
That's some people's videos. Like, oh, somebody got spanked, got spanked. Oh, they got beat up. Why would somebody start stripping? No, get beat up.
Here's the thing, though, Brandon. You know, because you dealt with him. Adam's a pretty affable dude, right?
Describe affable. What is that?
I met him, what, 4
Affable means
for an hour?
what affable means is somebody going to be generally pleasant. If a random person walks up and you're not doing something like with your family or something.
Listen, when people come into my space,
I'm
not in a public space, I'm at the mall and sometimes I take a picture. Yeah, sure.
No, this is my point. Because, like, that's why I felt bad more than anything, is because I put you in the position to have to do the job. You'll be like, put your foot down, to be an asshole, whatever word you want to use. And I know that that's not, it's like what you're saying, as far as like the expectations people have. Yeah, that's how I would handle it, but that's not right. So you're saying that so I can show up to fucking Tyler Perry's office
as a black man, the only thing I cannot allow is for these people to take any blame in that situation because they were invited. But even though Lush might admit, because he was trying to he's liable, but he did admit to accountability, who's going to end up with the brunt of the blame and the brunt of the negativity? It's going to be the Main Street Crips.
But I don't think anybody really blamed them. Not the least of which was me.
No,
I definitely didn't.
People are already in the chat. Oh, you think you should let them in and stuff? Adam, you have more notoriety, fame than that guy Travis Ford. So all I'm doing is advocating on behalf of them. Let's just hold on and understand they were invited. They did show an incredible amount of respect. The past is the past. I'm sure most of them don't even know about that crap.
Some of the
This is all, I want all this to fall solely on Lush. Because that is the person who's
that already happened though. Like,
Yeah.
Travis Ford talked about it the same night. He apologized. We were cool, and I made it clear I am mad at Lush. No.
mission accomplished.
So yeah, that was already.
Hey, but you only pull up and then just invite other people when you was invited.
Thank you.
You can't bring man Martin King raised. They talking about community leaders. They make the community leaders.
If you read that text, if you saw it, no offense or anything, if you saw that text, he literally said, I'm bringing the whole hood. No. He literally said, I'm bringing the hood.
No, he didn't say,
yes, sir.
what that got to do with what that got to do with what?
No information.
What the fuck
It
is that?
said the hood.
What that got to do with community leaders?
It said the hood. I mean, at that point, he could have brought 100.
That was maybe from the hood.
No, when he said beer, drinks, whatever, the hood. At that point, he brought 1,000 people up here.
How are you going
Lush
to
agree to that?
How are you going to completely deflect on Munchie's point though?
I'm not.
No, because I was a two-part statement. I said, that you brought the first half, but you did say bring the hood. But the second part, what makes the community?
Boom, that's the question right there.
No, it's community leader.
No, see, okay, we said I brought, you know what I'm saying? I brought there, I brought the cake,
East side, west side,
I brought some community leaders to show something.
they
Well,
were
you
there
don't know
with
if
positive
you
mistake.
But what I'm saying is, you gave this guy the green light to bring as many people as he wanted to up here.
Well, I don't know about that.
The hood. How many people are in
There
contact?
could be many thousands.
Also, to be fair,
We're not set up to handle that.
Brandon, to be fair, I don't blame those gentlemen at all. But I do blame Travis because I specifically told him. I specifically told him to not roll as deep as you did last time.
We read the text.
Because of how we had conversations off cam, like, yo, he knows that's true.
Travis Ford, I don't know you, and you are a little thief, but I got your back on this one. Like, I don't usually defend criminals, but, bro, I feel, bro. And I also feel, bro, in the aspect of, low-key, I'm glad y'all talked afterward, because what you did was low-key, diplomatically speaking, it was disrespectful. And I'm only saying that in the context of he was invited but did not know that you had not agreed to that.
Okay, so let's say
But
let's say I'm let's say I'm Mike. Is Mike Pence still the vice president?
no.
Who's the vice president right now?
Freaking
JD Vance.
JD Vance.
Yeah, JD Vance. All right. Let's say I'm good. Let's say I'm JD Vance. Let's say I'm JD Vance's secretary. And I'll be at the White House every single day, and they love me at the White House. I'm a big important guy there, but I'm JD Vance's secretary, right? One day I invite 40 people from Anacostia, from the trenches of Maryland, DC. You feel me? I say, look, y'all the homies. You feel me?
Yeah.
Trump said it's good. You feel me? Trump don't know
That
about
shit
it.
Trump be doing. Go ahead.
Trump don't pop out and be like, hey guys, it's all good.
No.
Okay.
There's also security at the White House who gonna stop you at the gate and you ain't getting past.
Okay, that's we start
This
there.
place don't got that, so you should have that understanding when you out here inviting people, making friends with people. You seem like the type of people meet a random person in the grocery store, like, I don't know,
I'm not inviting.
you know how to fucking corn lady up here next.
If you're not that far. I do like taking stray dogs. You're not.
Yeah, don't now you talking straight off. Stop.
No, like literally.
You're not making this better.
They're Crips. They're not straight dogs.
No, like I just have a tendency to befriend
Yeah,
people
we
that.
know.
Like,
We know that. We don't fault. I don't fault you for what you did, but I am preventing this guy from painting this narrative like, what would you do? I was in danger. What was like? That's what you were kind of. That's how you came off. That's how you came off, though.
I think they're in danger, but I
What would
couldn't
you
ignore the fact that the women who were there to stuff my penis and also put it in their vaginas were at least a little bit freaked out. Like, oh, I just walked in. How come there's 30 dudes out there? Why does one of them have a cake? You know, that kind of thing is just sort of like, especially from the porn world, like a lot of these girls, they ain't been around shit. They don't know shit. This is all new to them. So,
I mean, the thing is, honestly, they felt like that, but the real explanation would be like, I got this crazy ass employee, broke stated, he's high as hell, he invited all these people up here. Look, this is the Lush thing. We just gotta be like, you pulled the Lush, because we gotta make your name synonymous with doing like off the wall shit.
my girl was like when she was like, bro, that's why. It's like if Rick was around, this wouldn't have happened. He would have told you that Travis Ford was a lame a long time ago.
Walbrook was still around?
No, that was before I was there.
So now Brick is running your life
No, but
from the federal penitentiary.
no, it's,
Listen, dude, black people call each other lame all fucking day. Look, man, the guy's just a guy who's excited to get on No Jumper, just like everybody else is excited to get on No Jumper.
Now that we're in the suspension era, that actually is a good point. I should have suspended Brick's ass when he was getting paid for interviews. And then when I yelled at him, and then he did it again. Really?
No.
When he did it again is when I should have suspended him. Because we're in the suspension era. This is like
To be honest, you should have suspended. You should have suspended everybody in the jail. It was kind of unfair what you did to Lux because he fucked up and you suspended him. Your black friends fuck up and you just let them get away with it, and that ain't helping them, Adam. And you told me that this was a what?
I honestly think that the Watts and Mead was gambling together. It's like 85% of the people here that would have not been to it.
You've been gone. Every job does that. You go to jail, you're fired. I'm not saying you should fire these dudes in the way they fired themselves, but the thing I'm saying is, if you are going to say you're running a professional business and all that, everything is about how the people who work under you perceive you. I mean, I've been a manager and ran grocery stores before, so I understand that there's a lot to the image that you got to convey, a lot that you have to say.
Lucky's motherfucker.
It ain't much different. You still managing people.
No, I mean, definitely.
Adam told me shut the fuck up next time you're on the podcast. You talk to me. Guess what I did? I came here and talked about it.
You said that first.
Because I self-correct. I'm mature. You don't have to tell me.
Is anyone familiar with the dynamic that's been going on in the Joe Budden podcast with Mark Lamont Hill versus Ish and whatnot?
A little bit.
Okay, so basically, like when Rory and Maul departed the Joe Budden podcast, Joe Budden brings in Ish and Ice, and they were, good, solid, showed up to work every time, solid conversation. But I'm speaking on behalf of the average fan, maybe not great. The fans definitely like Rory and Maul a little bit more. And then over time, I think Joe Budden saw that the dynamic with just him, Ish and Ice was getting a little boring, so he brings in Queensfoot. Queensfoot, more of a crazy guy. And then he brings in Melissa Ford, so let's get a female perspective. Then he brings in Mark Lamont Hill. Now, the problem is that Mark Lamont Hill might have like 30 IQ points on every other person on the podcast, maybe including Joe.
That's a lie.
Not like, so you're not a Mark Lamont Hill fan?
I had a little debate with him on
Of course.
on a
You did.
show.
Okay. Did he make a cartoon about you?
No, he didn't. Mark Lamont Hill is a liberal. He carries water for the Democrat Party and for Palestinians. He basically gets paid to shed light on all these random causes, but he uses the angle of being pro-black. But the thing is, he never does anything for black people. So he's a pro-black Palestine supporter who don't do nothing for black people, but every single day he wakes up, he advocates for Palestine. And I understand that's a different situation. It's serious over there. But he's just a paid off. Who do you need me to go out? Give me money. He's what you call he's an elitist, and he's the part of the black bourgeoisie.
Okay, that may all be true, but also, I mean, it's not like he's representing the Democratic worldview because it benefits him financially. I mean, from hearing him speak, it seems as if that's actually where he's at. You're saying he's like holding water for the Democrats, whatever. I mean, like, I don't really, and definitely I can identify some viewpoints that he's put out there, particularly with like the trans thing and stuff that he sounded kind of silly. But that being said, the dynamic is now, like, there's been clips going viral from the Joe Budden podcast that might be like the most viral clips ever in the history of the Joe Budden podcast. That's probably an exaggeration, but extremely viral. Basically, like, Ish saying things, because that's always been a problem when I listen to the Joe Budden podcast, is like, you just sort of hear the host throw out theories and comment about the news, etc., and it'll be like, whoa, you really don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, this seemed like you've sort of given the news a cursory glance. And so even stuff like, the moon landing, or like faking or the flat earth thing, etc. There's just been like a bunch of stuff that has been going super viral where Mark Lamont Hill seems to be the voice of reason when people like Ish are sort of putting viewpoints out there that do not seem terribly well examined. So this stuff is blowing the fuck up, and it's really creating this like boilerplate scenario where it just kind of seems as if boilerplate is definitely not what I meant to say, but it feels like this is a scenario that could quickly boil over, because Ish was sort of previously viewed as a pretty intelligent member of the podcast, and now you've got Mark Lamont Hill just absolutely just shitting on him. Now, I say all this to say,
it kind of is like Brandon is coming into the podcast with a little bit of that role. Like, okay, he's going to poke holes in some of the shit that people have been allowed to say that has previously gone unquestioned. Now, that being said, sometimes it feels like he could be overwhooping a little bit, just in the sense of like, okay, what was the female conversation, the Snuggie conversation that started?
He was on his top.
So
He was on his top.
that was a little bit intense to the extent where it felt like the reaction that was coming from that was, I would say, majority negative. Now, from my perspective, it's also, you got to spice it up on it. Like this podcast suffers when there's nobody questioning things, when there's nobody who's willing to, which is, there's pros and cons to that, because sometimes I've been on podcasts with Ak where I'm like, okay, he's doing his best to make good content here, but he's also saying a bunch of bullshit that I don't think that he really believes. Now, you go. What's your opinion?
My opinion is, first of all, I know how to interact with my own people, especially our women. Who was the first person to start talking to when we walked up out this room? Me. Made a video.
Snuggie hates him, bro.
That's fine.
She hates him. You don't think she likes him?
Hey, the first person she talked to.
Snuggie Ox is
Listen,
crazy.
the first person she talked to when we walked out here was me. Hey, come on, let's play this game. All this stuff. It doesn't matter if she likes me or she hates me. She understands she's a grown woman, but women say they want equality. So she was pressed like I was pressed to do that. You just got your sensitivity like the goblins on.
I love hoes. I love women.
And all this stuff. You didn't say that when she was instigating, when I was talking about why you didn't do this. That to me is intense, because now you're trying to incite me to say something that could lead to potential violence.
Right, he's talking about that too. That Black almost whooped your ass.
But,
Yeah,
that with my eyes, but that's okay. But what I'm saying is this: if you just looking at me like he's being mean to her, but I really wasn't being mean. What I was doing was holding her accountable. Many women have a problem with accountability, and she displayed that right there in real time.
And I like that, because I felt like, honestly, from a podcast perspective, we needed someone in that moment. Sorry. Who was willing to kind of hold her to the fire and be like, listen, what you're saying, based on everything I know about women, sounds like bullshit. Let's get a little bit deeper into this. Because when a girl says, like, yeah, I got no roster, I'm not fucking any dudes, it's kind of like, okay, so you're telling me that you
I get it, but at the same time, Alex? That's crazy. Hey Google, what's going on in the NBA?
The Pacers are trailing the Cavaliers 61-50 at halftime. The Warriors will play the Timberwolves at 9:30 p.m. The Knicks will play the Celtics tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Hey Google, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Let's go work out. This game is so Good God Almighty.
But consider the lead at 20, very much manageable for Indiana, 61. Jack and Chuck. Donovan Mitchell wanted 10 assists from him in this game. He's halfway there from that good point, but he's also taken the most shots in a half that he's taken all year.
Yeah, he's got to find that mixture. But this game to me is all about. I told
Yeah,
you about
you gotta
human
find
nature.
that mixture.
Yes, you did. You said it very eloquently.
Yes, but Donovan has to pick and choose because he can help those
You know
other
what I'm
guys.
saying? You gotta find that mixture.
To me, it's about one
Right
team
about
playing
now.
desperate and one team came out very.
You don't understand.
We're good.
Right about now.
They turned it on in the second quarter.
If they want to play to
It's
win,
gonna be a game. If they had came out,
you know what I'm
with desperate
saying?
effort like
They
did in the
can't play
second
like
quarter,
them chulos, you know? No chulos. Right about now, they play like them big body women in Houston.
Not often that you come out and turn the ball over 9 times.
No chulos.
American Express teammates.
Boxing boy.
Game 2.
Boxing boy
Mitchell with his
churro.
3 points in the opener, and opportunity shots. Max Scrooge the Juice is flowing tonight. He's hit 4 out of 7 threes. And
Everybody wants to go. Yeah, bitch.
We was talking to Jared Greenberg after the first quarter and said, what you just saw from Cleveland is the power of playing hard.
Fuck out of here.
It's pretty simple, but it's true.
Yeah, he's absolutely correct. Indiana should have known that Cleveland was going to come to this type of battle. Even being down 3 players, everybody's going to get their opportunity. Have to play hard. You know, they have the best record in the regular season for a reason. They just play hard, like little stuff. They're right here. Get some little steals. Rebound them to the right there. Great play, great pass, keeps the crowd in the keeps the team flowing. And they just go hard. Indiana made that.
What's wrong with these niggas, bro? Niggas always charging people for shit, bro. What's fuck?
Remember the point you made, no Garland. Key off the bench, but they lead it by 11. What can you add to the conversation?
I don't know. We're gonna see.
Yeah, we are too.
We're gonna see. You know what? You know you're not coming again twice, so you're not trying to play twice. But anyway,
That's what she said, nigga. And I proved her wrong, yo, bitch. Just stop listening.
What you're doing is first.
Bullet. Bullet. Come on, it's green, go get black.
Slide back to that green ball. What's up? This was really all the guys were there. Guys like you can do defense. I said, bro. Nah, don't give it the blitzy, bro. You can get chamber if you want to score. Right on, Playboy. Thank you. You trying to challenge somebody? Can't do nothing. Chilling, bro. You didn't get one score, man. If you feel that way, just go play the one.
There's a place you could go. There's a place you could go where you never be bothered, my nigga. Go to the one club, my nigga. Why the fuck you here? Got me, bro. Let me pull it. You be on here crying, bro. I don't pay for a game and then cry about it, nigga. What's up, nigga? You ain't pay for a game and cry about it. Look at your outfit, nigga. You paying all types of money for this shit, nigga. What the fuck? Oh, bro. They just shot that thing in the corner. The game would have been tied. Stupid. That nigga the last nigga on the world. This is a ones court, nigga. If you don't want to fucking play with people, that's where you go. If not, you gotta deal with the stress that comes with playing with people, my nigga. What the fuck? That's what I do. Some games gonna be good, some games gonna be bad. Just play hard, bitch. You paid your money.
I-10, Lost City of Sea, Amityville Horror House. I'm Josh Gates, and I'm back with 18 new expedition flights. A new poster, Wednesdays at 9.
These niggas are crying, right? Okay, bro. Maybe having my days like that too. Oh, boy, like that. Got it. Just play ball, bro. Just get open. I'm about you. I don't even need the screen, dude. I'm down here, bro. I'm there. Got two, bro. Oh, guys, yeah, bro. You can't really do it out of school, bro. You can't get fixed up and do it. Yeah. It's powerful, you're good. Okay. It sucks. Look at their ball, bro. And he a guard too, right? Come into the guard like this. Bro. I got you. Yeah, they keep you in animation. The game sucks, bro. You good.
When that game started, he thought. When the game started, he thought. I'm the main option for the offense, man. I'm gonna give it to you, bro. Playing with me, bro.
What do you mean? You think it's cool to do both, right?
I get it in, bro.
We're totally a taco place. That's a chicken place. That's also a taco place.
The NBA on TNT is brought to you by Rolex.
he's gonna go straight down the middle. I will though. Oh, never mind. The right side, bro. King something. Got all the space. Keep going, bro. Stop going. Hunter. Hunter gets one for that, right? Shit, man. I only had 3 of them shit. So, yeah. Let's see. Get back on this thing on the building. Oh, that's the phone. Gotta come. Get me on. Just go there, so. We can get to the back of the machine. Landed.